This will be for the con exercise. Factor monomials. All right, it says Will factored 7x to the 6th as this right here, and Olivia factored the same thing, 7x to the 6th as this right here. Which one of them factored correctly? All right, so this one is pretty simple. The easiest way to do it is to just multiply it out and see if you get 7x to the 6th. All right, so with these, you want to multiply the numbers and the variables separately. All right, these are all multiplied. So if we do 3 times 4, that's 12. And if we do x squared times x to the 4th, you simply add the exponent. So x squared times x to the 4th is x to the 6th. So is this one correct? No. All right, so let's check Olivia's work. There's no coefficient here. You can imagine that there's a 1 right here, or you can write it in if you like. Multiply numbers and variables separately. 7 times 1 is 7. And for the x's, when they are multiplied, you add the exponents. X squared times x to the 3rd is x to the 5th. So this one is not correct either. All right, so neither of these are correct. One property you want to remember for these, if you have x to the power of a times x to the power of b, you simply add the exponents, and that's going to be x to the power of a plus b. All right, so this is the property I used for these two problems. All right, so neither of them were correct. All right, find the missing factor b, capital B, that makes the equality true. All right, so we have this here, and this is b times 7y to the 3rd. So this is basically just solving for b. It's the same as solving for x. Now, since we want to isolate b, this is b times 7y to the 3rd. The opposite of times 7y to the 3rd is divided by 7y to the 3rd. Okay, and you want to do that to both sides of the equal sign. Divide both sides by 7y to the 3rd. On the right-hand side, 7y to the 3rd over itself cancels. On the left-hand side, we want to divide numbers and variables separately. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So we can write the 3. And y to the 4th divided by y to the 3rd, you want to subtract the exponents going down. Okay, so we keep the y, and 4 minus 3 is just 1. So the exponent on the y is just 1. But when the exponent is 1, you don't even need it. So really the answer is just 3y. That's the final answer right there. So in the box, 3y. Okay, and just to go over that property real quick, if you have x to the power of a divided by x to the power of b, you simply keep the x and subtract the exponents going down. So the exponent is going to be a minus b. Anyhow, 3y is the answer. The rectangle below has an area of 12y to the 5th and a width of 3y to the 3rd. What is the length of the rectangle? All right, so everything that was included in the write-up is on the diagram. And you want to remember, for a rectangle, the area of a rectangle is just length times width. All right, so this is the missing length here. We can just call it L. All right, and this is apparently the width right here. We just call that W. And this right here is the area. They gave it to us. All right, so plugging in length times width, the area is 12y to the 5th. The length L we don't know. And that's going to be times W, which is 3y to the third. Now, just like the last problem, let me fix this. All right, that's L times 3y to the third. Just like the last problem, solving for L, the opposite of times 3y to the third is divided by 3y to the third. All right, you want to do that to both sides of the equal sign. 3y to the third divided by itself cancels. Bring down the equal sign, bring down the L, and divide numbers and variables separately. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Y to the fifth divided by y to the third, you just subtract 5 minus 3. You keep the y, and 5 minus 3 is 2. So that is your length right there. Okay, remember when you divide the variables with exponents, if it's the same variable, you just subtract the exponents going down, and that will be your new exponent. All right, for y and for squared, I like to hit Shift 6. I use the caret symbol and hit squared, or you can use this right here and check the menu, and that'll have an option for exponents right here. All right, but I hit Shift and the number 6 to get the 2. Shift and the number 6 to get the exponent, and then type 2.